Hello, let's discuss on the second example of codominance by taking sickle cell anemia or sickle cell hemoglobin. In human, the disease sickle cell anemia is caused by the gene HBS. Anemia is a disorder whereby the hemoglobin count in the RBC become very low. Hemoglobin is the red color pigment that is found in the red blood cell. In red blood cell, the hemoglobin is the carrier of the oxygen. So when the oxygen become very low, the RBC become sickle shaped. So this is the normal shape of the RBC, and this is the sickle shaped RBC. The normal hemoglobin is indicated by allele HbA. Person with HbA genotype have normal hemoglobin, and a person with HbS genotype suffers from indicates sickle cell hemoglobin, and the person usually dies because of the lethal or fatal anemia. But a person in heterozygous form, that is having both normal hemoglobin and this hemoglobin having sickle cell anemia, they survive but become the carrier of the sickle cell anemia. When the carrier male and female enters into intermarriage, that means when both male and female are having sickle cell anemia enter into marriage, the possible offspring that may arise from the marriages of this carrier male and female are that they will give both male and female will give normal hemoglobin and hemoglobin with sickle cell anemia in their gametes. So the possible offspring is that there will be one normal person but two sickle cell anemia carriers. That means they have the offspring will have normal hemoglobin and hemoglobin with sickle cell anemia, normal hemoglobin and hemoglobin with sickle cell anemia, and one offspring will will suffer from sickle cell anemia, and this person die because of the severe or fatal sickle cell anemia. So the ratio of the possible individuals that may arise by the intermarriage of the carrier male and female of the sickle cell anemia is 1:2 or 2:1. 1 indicates normal offspring with normal hemoglobin, and 2 indicates the carrier of the sickle cell anemia. We can also show this cross in the Punnett square diagram. This cross and Punnett square is same. You can show only one. Now in Punnett square form, this will be the gametes of the male, this will be the gametes of the female. So after fertilization, they give rise to one normal, two carrier, and one sickle cell anemic offspring who dies out. So this is the example of the codominance shown by the sickle cell anemia. Now the next topic will be multiple alleles. What is multiple alleles? Multiple alleles are multiple alternative of the same gene which influence the same characters and produce different expression in different individuals. In human, there are 4 types of blood group: A, B, AB, and O. And these blood groups are determined by the presence of a specific glycoprotein called antigens on the surface of the RBC. So this antigens is indicated by gene I, and this gene I have 3 alleles, that is IO, IA, and IB. Now, a person with blood group A will have 2 alleles, that is IA or IO IA. Here IA and IB will be codominant. That means when they occur together, they will both of them will express independently, but this IA and IB are dominant over this IO. That means IA and IB are dominant and IO is recessive. So IA stand for blood group A, IB stand for blood group B, and IO stand for blood group O. So a person with blood group A will have homozygous A blood group, and the other it will have heterozygous blood group A. Heterozygous in this form, it will contain both blood group A and O. So this blood group O, in some book you will find in small I. So blood group heterozygous A you can indicate with this or this one, it's same. A person with blood group B will have homozygous blood group B or heterozygous blood group B. Heterozygous in this form, it will contain both blood group B and O in the same person. A person with blood group AB will have both the antigen or the alleles of blood group A and B, and a person with O, blood group O, will have no antigen, and hence they occur in they are always in the homozygous form. It is blood group OO, or indicated by small I. Now let's take an example. Let's take an example on what will be the possible offspring. What will be the blood group of the offspring that may arise after the marriage of the homozygous blood group A male with female having blood group O. You can reverse the sex. Male, in this male you can indicate female, and in female you can indicate male. It's same. So the marriage of the blood group A with blood group O will give rise to this offspring. This side indicate male, this side indicate female. So after fertilization, the possible offspring is that the offspring will have both the antigen of blood group A, O, blood group A, O and AO. But I told you that A is dominant over O. Therefore, the person will have heterozygous blood group A. It will be blood group A, but will be in heterozygous form, that is containing both antigen A and O. Now the second example is when a heterozygous blood group A male marries a woman heterozygous for blood group B. In this case, I have shown you the heterozygous form of blood group A. Heterozygous form means containing both antigen A and O. So this is the heterozygous blood group A male, and this is the heterozygous blood group B female. The gametes will be in this form, and the possible individual that may arise by the fertilization of these gametes will be, this will fuse with this one, this will fuse with this again, this will fuse with this, and this will this again. So one is that there is a possibility of one offspring with both blood group A and B. There is also a possibility of an offspring with blood group A but in heterozygous form. There is also a possibility of offspring with blood group B but in heterozygous form, that means containing both A, B and O. And the other possibility is that the offspring may have only blood group O. So if we express this in percentage, blood group A is of 25%, blood group A is of 25%, AB of 25%, B of 25%, and O of 25%. So these are the percentage of chances of occurrence of the individual's blood group when the heterozygous blood group AB male and heterozygous blood group B enters into intermarriage.